Hi and welcome back to my solo playthrough of Glory, a Game of Knights. Apologies for my long absence, but I was really out sick. No, not the big pandemic thing, something different. But now I think I really hoping to be back in the saddle. And yeah, hoping to complete my playthrough of Glory. I was really eager and looking forward to my next playthrough because I really enjoyed the first run quite a bit actually. I believe rules-wise, I seem to be okay. At least I didn't spot any comments on this, as I really didn't touch this game now for, I think, a week now, over a week. I'm pretty sure I have forgotten all of the rules, so definitely expect me to do some goofs in this video here. So on the right hand side, this is the new offering, the new travel cards. And I can even remember if I did show you the new jousting board here, or the new offering for the round 2 to come. I left a comment in my last video that during setup, I was using one of those promo setup cards, which has this reddish icon here, which I guess means we are bringing out more powerful knights for the first round. So that's why I was kind of surprised seeing basically easier fellas now out here. I was shuffling these cards and yeah, I didn't really spot it that this was a red card. Not a big deal here. And I guess that being said, I'm still the first player. Because our friend, the Knights of Roses here, he holds his rose, didn't take the starting player position from their iCard. So it's basically back to me. I still have my 6 knights and we still have a lot to achieve before the game runs out. So we still want a level 4 horse and a level 4 armor. We didn't upgrade either of those just yet. We want 2 of those bards here. And as it happens, here is our second bard. And again, I have no clue how scarce those are, but I feel I really want to get them until they're still here. I mean, I still have a full more round after this one, but I have no clue how this deck is seeded. So I guess our first action should be to go in here, to go for another, I think, supporter store it's called. I have to spend one of those awesome metal coins to grab this bard. Has a one-time effect, which gives me an immediate 4 points. Nice. Over to our rival. Let's see what he's up to this round. And I guess this is the special supporter they're taking away from me. I think so. And yes, that's the case. He's going for that lovely lady with that bird here. And he discards it and immediately scores those 5 points here. So he's moving up to 1. So yeah, he's already in the 30s. Are you kidding me? So this one is discarded and out of the game. And then yeah, it's back to us. Okay, so we have basically scored our first card. We still need 3 gold or money at the end of the game for this card, but at least that's very likely we will be able to achieve this one. Not saying that brings me into the lead. That's pretty much for me to tie up with the rival, because again, the rival will score all of those cards at the end of the game. So I basically have caught up with our rival here. So I need still 13 more points to, yeah, basically also even out those 2 cards here. Of course, we still have our personal life goals here. And for those, we need an awful lot of relics. And I think we have 2 right now. And if we want to achieve both, we need 7. So I'm not sure if I will be able to manage. Getting this one is something maybe doable. We need 3 of those faith tokens. We need 1 more relic, and getting 1 more relic should be achievable for sure. And we need, I guess that's a nun. And yeah, we have a nun waiting here for us. We could go for a rather, yeah, I don't know, expensive nun for 2, but I think the 1 is perfectly fine. And I think that's easy points, at least I think. And she also comes with an amazing ability whenever I'm using faith with her. And this is an ongoing effect. I don't have to flip her, so she shouldn't be gray on the other side. And no, she isn't. I get to roll an extra die. So normally it's 2 dice. With her, that's 3 dice. Amazing. So yeah, let's spend another coin here. And we need some more coins sooner or later. But I want to really make sure to get the nun here too. Because yeah, in theory you might ask, okay, there is another one, but I think he wouldn't, or the rival will never go for the character that costs 2 here. I think that's, I don't know why they're doing this, but that's how it is. So yeah, let's grab the nun accordingly. And yeah, so we have also partially fulfilled that goal up there. Not too bad, not too bad. We're getting there. back to our rival. And again, yeah, that's the special action now, which again is something I totally forgot. And I think I again forgot to place the meeple up here for our rival. But yeah, he will go down here, basically taking this space away from me. I'm not overly concerned about this one. Going here normally would cost you 1 coin. Then you would be allowed to draw out 3 of those travel cards, which is pretty good. But I still have a lot of travel cards in my hand, so I guess I should be okay with that. Yeah, I think I am. And as I still need money, I definitely need to go to that space. Again, there's another space that gives you basically 2 money each time you go there, but again, this is the one for 1 worker. You get 3 of those, so we're getting 1 more of those awesome gold coins here. Then yeah, it's already back to our rival, and I really like how fast this game is actually moving. Okay, he cannot go in here, but now he will go for the turn order. Huh, interesting. Again, I don't think that this is the end of the world. See about that. Normally, if you would go there as a normal player, you would also gain a coin for that. And I think in a 2-player game against the rival, yeah, maybe if there is this one particular supporter that you need, or this one particular travel card that you want, then maybe, yes, that's something worthwhile. But I feel in a 2-player game, there are a lot of options you can take. I guess next we want to have some more faith, because we have still that goal, and we need faith later on for yeah, in the duel maybe at least. And we have the nun, and she makes our faith a little bit stronger, so that's faith token worth 3, so we are up to 5. Then it's already the last card in this deck, but of course we will shuffle that. And yeah, he's going, that's something I should have remembered actually. He's now going for all of those market cards here. That's really bad actually, because here's a cool armor. On the other hand, I could go and buy myself an armor. No, I think that's okay. That's okay. So he will go in here, we'll take all those brown cards, and keep in mind those cards will never come back. So once this pile is depleted, it's gone for good. But right now we are still doing okay, and I also think that in a 2-player game, yeah, I think that's okay. A lot of cards available. For my next action, I'm debating if I should go to sign myself up fighting against this knight here. I will check those once we get there. That's a 12 for his strength, which is definitely quite a lot, but he also comes with 9 victory points. So basically taking this away from the problem is here we have the next one who only comes with 11, but he takes a white and a black die away from me, and that obviously sucks. All the others, I mean, yeah, here we have another 7 point, but yeah, 9 or 7 points, that's definitely a swing. I mean, I will be able to get one of those for sure, but then he could go for, no, I think I have to go there actually. So with my penultimate action for this round, I will go to the Herald to go in here. Or should I? I mean, the best I can do is tie actually right now. And yeah, I have 1 prestige now, and I could get another thing. I need to check what happens if we are tied on prestige actually. And it seems on a tie I win that one. The problem, that's so tough. That's so tough because but I have to do something, right? I mean, otherwise he will totally take this away from me. I have to do something bold here. I mean, it's the first time I'm playing this game, so yeah, let's go there for sure. And then it's the rival. I reshuffled the deck in the meantime, so let's see what he gets. He cannot go here, he cannot go here, but he will go there for sure, which means he's taking 3 of those strength tokens away from me, which is kind of okay because my income gives me a 5, and I think, yeah, we get that during the refresh phase. And in the meantime, I think I don't know, I already flipped those tokens here. I shouldn't have been allowed to flip those tokens because the travel phase happens before the refresh phase, which means the folks or the items that are exhausted from the last tournament are still exhausted at this point in time. I still have to travel there, and that's definitely a major concern. I was really hoping to get those guys in because I have this amazing challenge card in my hand for 10 strength points, which is achievable, I would say. I could gain this awesome relic, which would simply give me +2 attack once per basically round. That could be huge, actually. And then I was checking those travel cards. Those two are rubbish. Lovely young lady for sure. Problem is I already have this prestige token. I was really hoping to get an extra prestige token. Yes, there are other prestige tokens here, but it's another duel I would have to fight. And again, I can't express how much I love the artwork in this game. It's so nicely done. This one down here would give me a level 4 horse. Problem is I need to have a level 3 horse before that. So that's not going to happen either. This up here would give me another goal, and it's still early enough to consider that. And I'm not losing anything for having too many goals, that is. Or if I'm not able to complete one of those. So I think ultimately I will still be able to play 9 more cards actually. 3 for the travel phase this round, 3 for the travel phase next round, and then there is also a final travel phase after the final tournament. And right now I have 4 cards in my hand. That's tough. Maybe I really should have gone for this event space down there. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. But as I know the event for the next round, getting another upgrade for my horse or my armor, I think I really should go to upgrade. I think I have to do that, yeah. So with my last action, I will upgrade, I think, my horse to a level 3 horse, because I have the other item. Doesn't really matter, right? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. The price is the same. So I will spend the $3, that's for sure. And yeah, let's go for the horse. And actually, if I checked my hand, I would have chosen the horse anyway, because I have this armor here right in my hand. So we would be able to get that. So we are float. That's the level 1 horse, actually. Oops. We are not downgrading here. So here's a level 3 horse. Oh yeah, yeah, now we are talking. I'm not showing you the level 4 horse just yet, but I guess if this is already pretty amazing, I can only imagine how cool the level 4 horse is looking like. I'm also looking forward to my level 3 armor. Nice. Last card for the rival. No, yes, okay, but that's really not a problem. So we are simply removing those cards. All those cards will be removed at the end of the round anyway. Again, that's definitely something that he can do. Perfect. I'm totally okay with that. Hey, by the way, he would have taken the none. Okay, a pretty different round compared to the last one, and I like that. Again, I like easy to follow AI cards, and that's definitely a mission accomplished. So we're moving into the travel phase. So I'm allowed to play up to 3 travel cards. Again, the rival doesn't play any of those. And this is what I have. I will definitely play her for 2 coins. For sure. Nice little romance. Not sure what's going on. Let's leave that to your imagination. That gives us 2 coins. For this, I guess we are spending the 3 coins to upgrade our armor to level 3 as well. I mean, yeah, that's now we are talking. Awesome. And then I have 1 more to go. Do I want the easy faith? Faith right now is not a problem. Or do I want this awesome relic? Because again, this is another +2 attack, which I really need for my fight. And I think this is out of question. Or whatever I'm using now, actually, from my relics and stuff, I will be able to refresh now. That's how I understand the rules. So that's really not that bad. And no, let's definitely go for that challenge now. Awesome. Really looking forward to that. I really like the jousting mechanic in that game. So we have to come up with 10 strength points. He also has one of those prestige. I have a prestige. We still have to duel this guy basically 3 times. So 3 tilts before we are able to get our relic here. And keep in mind, we need the relic for our gold card, right? And I also forgot to give myself the 2 extra dice. So 1 white for the armor, 1 black for the new horse. Keep in mind, we are still only allowed to ever use one of those, but of course, yeah, this increases our odds of rolling something amazing. So yeah, let's go through the hoops here again. We have to decide if we want to spend some strength now, and I think, yeah, we totally have to do that, otherwise we will not be able to make it. For now, should we leave it at 2? Let's spend 2. I think we have to place them here actually, because we will be continuously able to use them during the whole duel. That's the one piece that doesn't exhaust, and it's a little bit inconsistent to everything else that you're using, but I get why they did that. Then yeah, we already start to roll our die. So let's see about that. We are going, yeah, let's roll all those dice now, and that's a really crappy roll. You must be kidding me. So now I'm back to my normal mode. Wow, that's tough. I mean, that's the maximum we can roll on this die. I think, yeah, let's lock him in. And now we need to come up with 10 now. Question now is, I mean, you see this symbol here. If we would have spent 4 of those, this would have meant we could place or flip those die to the maximum side. So spending those coins or getting your armor or horse to level 4 would help you in that case. And the same is true for those. I mean, these are all the special symbols, but right now I'm on a 3-level horse. I mean, yeah, I have re-rolls like crazy actually. Yeah, I think I have to do that, right? Question now is, do I want to use my ring here first? Because I get it back. Yeah, let's use the ring. Let's use the ring instead of everything. So I will be able to roll 4 dice. So definitely those 2 and those 2. And then we are flipping this. Again, we get this one back during our next refresh phase. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. Question now is, but no. Wait a second. Because, yeah, we have to make up our mind. Let's not do that. Let's not do that just yet. We will spend 1 faith token because this comes before that. So if we are now basically saying we are not using any of those and jump right into this one, we have not used any of those. We really have to follow the flow here. And because of our none, yeah, we get to reroll 3 dice. I think that's definitely worth it. So we are spending that thing. We are going for one of those, and one of those, I guess. Again, we get more rerolls later for this one here. Let's see about that. Okay, that's still pretty crappy actually. We cannot spend any more faith tokens. We can do that exactly once. So we could now go for a supporter, which we don't have right now, which doesn't help us at least. And we also didn't have a 10 token here, by the way. Then we don't have another support, so we will now use our fate tile here. And yeah, we will definitely go for 2, or not fate tile, what am I talking about? The relic here. 2 break, and then I think, I mean, the maximum we can roll right on this is a 4 on the black die, right? Yeah, a 4. So in theory, one of those could be enough actually. So if we're rolling a 4, we would be tied. And then we could spend our token here, I think. Let's rather do that. Let's roll 3 black dice now and 1 red die. Let's do it like this. And yeah, simply hope for the best. And it's still crap. You must be kidding me. I think we have lost this thing here now. I think there's really nothing we can do about that. So that's 9 versus the 10, so we have lost our very first tilt. Not sure how to put that there, so I will simply place one of those victory tokens here on them. So yeah, that was our first tilt. Pretty bad start actually. Yeah, we have 2 more to go now actually. So what are we going to do with this one here? Are we now spending, and we could now spend more strength tokens. And I guess now we have to do that. So I will spend 2 more, which gives us the 3rd die, and again gives us the upgrade symbol here. And then we are simply rolling the rest. Oof, it's terrible. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, that's really more like it. So that's the maximum, and that's the maximum. That's okay. So we are already at 8. Problem is we need the horse. So I will definitely spend another fate token now to reroll those 3 black dice. The rest is already maxed out, so nothing we can do about it. And we need at least a 2 to tie. And that's a 4. I take the 4 in this case. Awesome. So we are at 12, so we have basically won our first tilt. Then we are going into the final round here. Wow, I like this. I like this so much. This is so cool. This is so cool. Let's roll those, and still not great. Still not great. 4. And a 3, that's a 7. And again, the maximum we can do on the white dice is a 3. So that's not enough. This is the maximum. So we will definitely spend 1 more fate token. So we get 2 back. We can re-roll 2 dice now. Yeah, wow, that's close. So we need definitely those and maybe this, because we need to max it out. Really? Oh, that's so close. Okay, I think we might lose this one. Okay, nothing bad will happen, by the way, but I think let's do that. And nah, it's not good enough. I mean, yeah, we have. Oh, yeah, we did, of course. That's a 5, 5, 9, 11. Ah, amazing. You're a star, Brienne of Tarth. Perfect. So cool. Not sure if my video gets flagged now. Awesome, yeah, perfect. 11, that's our second thing. We were able to defeat this awful looking knight, which gives us this relic here, and I keep forgetting what it is, but that was simply amazing. Cool, 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 cool stuff. We're not getting any victory points, but yeah, this relic is definitely amazing. Okay, this was our travel phase. We are moving into the refresh phase, which means everything will reset. Now we will also get our not resources back, but our tiles will all unflip or flip to the active side again, which is pretty cool. So I will be able to use everything. I will also get my income, which is a coin. We get 5, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take another small. We have to spend them anyway. 5 of those tokens and 1 faith token. That's pretty cool. Everything else will be available again. Now we have this +2 here, so that's really, really, really amazing. We have enough strength tokens. With faith, not so sure, but let's see about that. And then yeah, also all the knights will come back, of course, but I will do that now off camera, and also will remove all those supporter tiles accordingly. I think the reset, is it done right now? I think it is actually. So here we have our new supporters, and this jester is amazing. Gives a -2 token, -2 prestige token. Wow, that's pretty amazing actually, if you really want to tie. And this king is also great, giving us also prestige token. They're all great. Another sword master, and you can have multitudes of those. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Let's also refill the travel cards. So here are the travel cards for the final round. Not really looked at those in detail, but I will have to deal with those sooner or later. And I guess last but not least, yeah, I still haven't removed those horses, sorry for that. We have to replace the event card down here with this event card. So for 2 strength points, we could basically upgrade our horse or our armor to level 4, and that's amazing. Of course, I was a bit quick. We are also changing the play order here, and this is explained a little bit overcomplicated in the rules, but yeah, I see what they got there. But in a 2-player game, that's really simple. We just flip those around. Again, doesn't really change a lot of things other than, yeah, the rival will take his turn first during the next round. And I think that's it in respect to the refresh. I really hope I haven't forgotten anything, but I will be able to catch it. So let's move into the herald phase. And yeah, the one thing now that's a problem, the rival will go first, which means he will score 9 points for sure. Easy said, no, we are not doing this. This would be confusing. We are doing this. And then it's over to me. Again, we are doing this in an alternating fashion. I cannot go into the same town again. I have to continue to travel. So I guess we are going for this one here next. Oh, that's a problem now. If I go in here, that's my last tournament because, because he will, no, he cannot go in here. No, that's fine. No, it's not fine. He will go in here. No, that's okay, I guess. No, that's okay. We can go in here. That's 7 more points. Not sure if I will be able to make it or not. Then the second one. And keep in mind, we get to place 3 because we went to the Herald before. He cannot go in here again, but here's another 4-pointer, which he will go to. And then with our last one, because we have seen the Herald during our active turn, we get to place a 3rd knight or a 3rd shield onto the board. And this has to be this one here, because again, we have to go to 3 different cities. And I guess we will do the easy stuff first. We are now moving into the tournament phase, and we will simply do that here. So for the AI, that's 4 points plus 9 points, that's 13 points. Are you kidding me? So that's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. 14, no, 13 points, 14. Oof, that was tough, but I'm quite happy that he didn't go to a third city, actually. I take that. Problem is, will I really be able to beat all my opponents? I think not. But the main idea is to go for Jean II Le Mangre. I really hope I didn't butcher this name. Known as Boucicaut, Marshal of France. Isn't that lovely? Okay. So he comes with only 1 prestige. That's okay. I have 1 prestige, but the 12 is definitely our concern. So I have to at least tie him once using my prestige, which is then gone for this tournament or for this whole tournament phase. And with my second, I have to use my relic. So yeah, definitely a close call, but that's, I think, is how this game was meant to be played. So yeah, let's move over to our tents and let's start the tournament. So he's over here. Again, I have to spend some dice. And I think in this case, we are simply going to spend 4 dice right off the bat. Otherwise, we have this one here. So we could take it slow and still use, but again, yeah, I could still use this guy for something else, the Swordmaster. We still have another. Let's go with just 2 for now. Let's be cheap. Let's be cheap in this case. Again, we cannot use any tent abilities, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, that's how it goes. And then I think we're already rolling the dice. Yeah, that's what it is. Pretty simple stuff. We have all our resources back. That's something. And I guess that's pretty much an excellent start. Maximum here. Maximum here. And maximum here. So that's pretty much 9, 12. So we have tied, which means we can use our prestige marker now, which is now flipped to the other side. This was our Romans. And again, as far as I understood, in case of a tie, we have then won this first tilt. So everything turns out to be pretty okay so far. That was our first successful tilt. Amazing. I take that. And I think now things are moving along pretty quickly. I'm not going to use any more strength tokens just yet, because again, I still have my Swordmaster here. And if I fail, I could still go for a third tilt, for example, and then spend the remainder of my strength tokens. That's still pretty okay, actually. No, not good enough. No, I think that's not good enough, actually. So that's a 5. I take that. That's for sure. Here we didn't max out, and here we didn't max out. The thing is, we have the +2 here. And we need the +2 now anyway, because the best we can do naturally is to tie, and we are out of prestige tokens. So we have to go higher than that anyway. So that's an 8, and that's a 10. Yeah, we need 2 more. We need them, but even if with that, we need to max out. At least 1 more of those. Okay, we have to spend a faith token now, that's for sure. And I guess 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. Does it really matter which one? I mean, we can do this. No, let's go for this actually, because we can also use this token here, this supporter, to upgrade this to the other side. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's take this, and we can still use it anyway. So yeah, let's roll these 3 dice. Again, we can do that because of our none. And that's better. That's definitely better. So we are using this one now. So that's an 11. And if we are not using anything else now and using this, which we have to do anyway, we will be fine. And that's what I'm doing. So that's again 6 + 5, that's 11. Not doing this anymore. Oh, we did that. We're not doing this, not doing this, but we will do this. Gives us a +2 on our attack, which is now the 13 and the second tilt we need. Awesome. Amazing job. So we get 9 victory points for that, which moves us 37 points. I take that. So we are close, but it's really challenging. I really think it's challenging. I mean, I went for the medium difficulty level here, which makes quite a difference actually, I would think. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm really okay losing. Yesterday evening, by the way, I played Thief, the new edition with the France map and the sea, and everything looked perfect until the very last round of the game, when basically 2 parties who never had anything to do with, they decided to marry and ally, and then they went after us and we lost. Awesome. But it's okay. It's okay. As long as everyone is having fun, I'm having fun. Cool. But that was our first fight of this tournament. So we are taking our shield back. we will go into the next fight here. So he basically gets a 7 plus this white die here. So let's see about that. And that's nothing. And I think in this case we are not flipping this to the other side. At least I hope. I need to check the rules. And it's not called out specifically that you are flipping this to the other side. So I think in this case we are okay. So that's simply a 7 for 3 victory points. I definitely take that. Awesome. But of course I still have to win. What do we need? With these 2 dice alone, that's a 7. Though tie is not enough, so I have to spend some strength. And I think 1 strength might be, again, a little bit too cheap. Because I still have a strong fight ahead of me. These are one of those, I think, Polish nobles. They are referred to in the rules. I'm not sure why these Polish nobles, if there is a history behind those. Because basically lacking consistency here in respect to their strength. They could be amazingly powerful with a 10 or basically as weak as a 7. And for 3 victory points or glory points, that's not bad. But I'm not sure what the story is. Maybe there's explained in the rules. I don't know. But they have 2 prestige. I mean, that's definitely something. Yeah, 1 or 2. How cheap am I going to be? I need 4. Let's go with 2. I really want those points, so let's add 2 more dice. Let's roll those dice. Yeah, again, we need an 8 actually. So here in this case, yeah, 2 prestige, we will never be able to make that. Okay, I think that's okay. 5 plus 3 plus 2, that's a 10. That's our first tilt. I take that. So let's move into the next round. Again, nothing else to do, no rerolls whatsoever. That's the second tilt. That's already, I think that's already it. 4 plus 4 plus 1. Perfect. That's a 9. Also enough to defeat this fella here, which means we get 3 more points. So again, let's remove our shield. We are moving to München to fight this fella. Another Polish noble, Dobieslav Zioljesnici. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Apologies to everyone in Poland out there. Castellan of Voynich, Lublin, and Sandomir, Starosta of Krakow, one of the Jagiellon's best knights. Okay, awesome. And I really like that there is some actual history in these rules. He will also roll a white die, of course. So this could be terrible. That's a 2, which means he is at an 11. An 11... it's beatable, but it's challenging. But it's also the last fight of the game, of the tournament phase, that is. So that's okay. Again, we are not using any of our 10 symbols because we don't have any. Ha 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 ha. And I think I haven't discarded those strength tokens here. Apologies. And I really want this. I think we are spending all 4 of our strength tokens. Again, that was a 3 here, by the way. To giving ourselves 3 dice, but again, we are also maximizing this. So we have not earned those tilt victory tokens yet, and then yeah, we are rolling an awful lot of dice. Yeah, 4, 9, what did I say, 11. So that's basically the 11. Not good enough, not good enough. So we are going to spend one of those fate tokens now. Are we? No, we are not. We are actually not doing this. No, we have still this one here. This relic, yeah. So again, no fate tokens. We will not use a supporter, no supporter, but we will use one of those relics here, which is this, allowing us to flip this to this side, and that's enough, right? That's a 12 versus 11, perfect. That was our first tilt. I take that. Cool. Let's go into the second and hopefully last tilt of this tournament phase, because this means I would have won. And that's not good enough, for sure. I will take that 5. So we didn't even need to use our Swordmaster here now. How badly do we want this now? Because I could spend a fate. We need fate later on, but there are still other ways getting fate. No, I think that's okay. I really want those 7 points. So we will spend the fate token to re-roll 3 dice. So we are definitely going for maybe those. Maybe those or maybe this. Now let's do it like this. Pretty sure that's a stupid idea. No, that was okay. That's a 9. Again, that's the 11. Not enough. Not enough. We need 12. We need this one maxed out, and we have used it. So no supporter, but we will use this relic here, which allows me to re-roll 4 dice. So we will simply roll these 3 because all the others are not needed. And that's good enough. Awesome. Awesome. 7 plus 5 is 12, more than the 11 here. Perfect. We have scored 7 more points. I mean, that's cool. So we are in the lead now after this tournament phase. So I think it was totally worth it going to the Herald action down there and also going for that challenge. Yeah, I think this was really worth it. Amazing. I like this a lot. And again, I cannot tell you how much I enjoy this, let's call it combat jousting mechanic here. So cool. Okay, and at the end of the tournament phase, we are basically removing all those other tokens here, all those other knights. And then, yeah, we are going to reveal our next card. And I think that is this one here. Of course, we are in round 3, so this is what we get. 3 here, 3 there, 3 there. So I will do that now pretty much off camera, but I will show it to you before I call it for today. And that's basically the selection for the next round to come. We have an 8-pointer, a 7-pointer, and a 5-pointer. 2 5-pointers actually. So yeah, maybe again I want to go to the Herald action soon. On the other hand, we know that the rival is now the starting player. So depending on what they will do, they could snag it away. But then there is still a 7-pointer. But I think that should be one of our first thing. I think I really need 3 more tournaments or duels next round. I think I have to do that. But yeah, let's see about that. And as said, that's pretty much it for today. Originally, I really thought about maybe doing basically the rest of my playthrough in this video, but then I thought, well, why not? I think we will see a lot of travel actions next round or the last round, because we do that twice. We will still see at least 3 more duels from my side, so I think this will still take some time. And just as a cliffhanger, and maybe I just want to spend some more time with you in an additional video, let me do that in one final video. And I really hope this time it will not take me that long. Again, apologies for that. A huge shout out to all of my patrons and channel members out there. Really do appreciate all your support. Again, if you want to support my little channel here, you will find a link to my page on Patreon. You can join me here on YouTube directly, like and subscribe, leave a comment, everything helps. And yeah, really hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.